York Comic Con 2019. Thank you so much for tuning in, and tell my fans a little bit about who you are and what you're bringing to Wonder Woman Bloodlines.
Sure. Hi, I'm Marighread Scott. I'm the screenwriter for Wonder Woman Bloodlines.
And it's just one of those things where it's like, what was your favorite part about bringing? Is this your first comic book movie that you've screenwritten for?
No, it's not. This is my second comic book movie, but this is a character that is very near and dear to my heart. I have a custom sketch of Wonder Woman in my living room in a very ornate frame, and so this was really a chance to get to share, a character that means so much to me, my view of them with the rest of the world.
Of course. And how does that passion affect the screenwriting effect? Like, I know that you love Wonder Woman, so if it were me, I would just be going crazy, coming up with all of these ideas and screenwriting things. So how do you put your passion into it, but also make time for it to separate itself from what ideas you have in your head?
Well, the funny thing about this movie was I'd written a short comic for the Wonder Woman 75th anniversary where Wonder Woman fights Giganta, and so I got to take some of the things I had to cut out there and put it in this movie.
That's great.
But, I'm a professional writer, so I'm a fan of whatever I'm writing. That's the job, is to find the awesomeness in whatever you're working on. But when you already think something's really awesome, it's just kind of about giving it your all and pouring everything you have into it, and then just let the executives pull you back.
Of course. And thank you so much. It's just so much what advice do you have for people who want to get into screenwriting for animated movies, or what do you think you need to have in order to make it to where you are?
Yeah, you need to write, but finished is better than perfect.
Never forget, a first draft is better than a blank piece of paper.
Absolutely. There are a lot of writers out there who come to me and they're like, it's just not quite ready. If it's 80% there, you need to start getting notes, you need to start putting it out there, because at a certain point, you're not making things better, you're just making them different, and the only way to grow as a writer is to find people who think you could be better as a writer and can give you notes on that.
Of course, you always want to be able to write with your passion, but you also want to be humble. You don't want to think that everything is perfect. Then you get your first no, and you're terribly you feel terrible about it. So something I would love to do stuff like this. So I have a million ideas, but I always have problems getting them out there. So I guess that the advice we have is just just put your ideas down, or what's your ideas for the people that have a lot of ideas in their head for different kinds of mediums.
Yeah, you just need to try and execute and see what people think. And yeah, it sucks when you spend a lot of time working on something and someone says you can do better, but that's the only way you get better. So it's just about that kind of long-term endurance run, and understanding that every story you get stronger, every critique you get stronger, and really listening to what people are telling you when they're talking. Of
course, once it comes to life and everything else, it's the sharpest swords are forged in the hottest fire. Something like that. It's just take your no's, take your yes, and just run with it. But thank you so much. It's been an honor. I cannot wait to see the movie. Thank you so much, guys.
I hope you guys like it.
Thank you so much. For New York Comic Con 2019, I'm Mr. Dark Phoenix. Check out Wonder Woman Bloodlines on Blu-ray tomorrow, and October 22nd on digital, and on physical.